This is Tim Dickinson. I seen online there was a gentleman that needed to know where to get air sensor motors and how they work. And some of the older guys back in the day used these, and that's how I got mine. I went online, and Alibaba.com has them, and Amazon. It's Amico micro motor. This is what it looks like. Is it coming in pretty good?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
Alrighty. And what I did was I took these 1 1/4 inch balls and
Try and focus a little bit on you.
Yep. I hollowed this out. I made this flat piece for the ear attachment. And here's what it looks like. You hollow it out there, drill a little hole in there, and here's how it works. Is I took a wood dowel, one of the coat hanger deals like from back in the day. I cut that off, and then this is what it looks like when it's ready for mounting. You cut it up about how long you want it or what it specifies to be, and then you need a couple of them because you need one for the upright here for the ear sensor itself. Now these are plastic. I made those myself, molded them. I'll show you here in a second. But here's what you do. You get your motor, you solder your positive negative on there, but you got to be very careful because you're dealing with no room, absolutely, and then you shove it in there. That's what I mean. Okay, there it goes. I mean, I'll show you why I'm talking there's no room for air. I mean, it sits in there pretty deep. And then what you do is, once you have these all honed out, you bevel it on an angle, the hole. Don't just drill a hole. And then what happens is, once you glue that, you push it in, acts like a wedge. There's part of the air there. Then what I did, like I said, I took the other part, notched off the edge there, and this is how I made the top piece. And what I do is I just take this, I'm going to glue 3 spots, just in case something happens you can pull it off. I'm not using glue, I'm using a silicone glue because it's kind of rubbery and you can separate it real easy. It works really good. And I'm using these spacers, they're urethane spacers for the shaft. And here's what I did. I found this tube, polycarbonate or something like that, and it fits right over it. And the secret to so you don't wear out the shaft is you have a little gap between the shaft and the shaft and the motor, and it fits pretty snug. So this is, in case something goes wrong, you can always replace the ear sensor or the motor. You stick it back up on there, mark your line, you cut the tube off, or not the tube, but you when you get ready to mold your sensor mount, I haven't done that yet like all the other guys did. There's like a piece here that you fit over and put a set screw in there. I haven't got that far yet, but I'll show you what I made my ears out of. I was using this originally, but then I found at work some heavy duty plastic that's both the colors I need, and here's what I did. I'll show you here in a second. Stay right there, Stephanie. It's a pretty cool idea. It's shelf work from work. See, I cut a piece out like here, like I did on this, and then once I got my shape, I cut it out with a, what do you call that, those little, what do you call that, Rotozip, Dremel. And then once I got my shape, see, You know, I drew a whole bunch of these. I'm going to make actually a whole bunch of them. the width is a little bit thicker, but I'm going to just go down a little bit more because you want them lightweight, but they're still pretty good. I forget which one goes up and which one sideways, but just to show the guy and everybody, once I get the mount on the bottom here where I can set the set screw in, I'll be set. But this is just to give you an idea how to power it, real simple. I'm just using 3 small battery watches, but show you, these are rated at 12 volts, and at you can go as down to 1.5. Now that's a pretty good speed, and that's only 3 small Penlight batteries. And I had this running at work. I taped these together. I had it going for 6 hours, and you can hear it ain't really that loud. When you have your robot motor background noises and him talking, you won't even hear it. Now I can take one more off of here and it'll go even slower, like maybe 10 or 12 RPMs per minute. So it works pretty good, I thought so. And that's just my 2 cents. And like I said, you can go online, type in on Amazon.com, Amoco mini micro motors, and they'll bring that up. But there's a lot there. You could go 30 RPMs, 80 RPMs. This one I think was 30 RPM, and I brought it down with using just a couple of like, this is equivalent right here to I think 1 AA battery. No, I'm sorry, excuse me, 2. So 3 volts or something like that. But it's pretty simple. I mean, from one of those coat hanger hooks to that, I mean, it's pretty good. And I hope that helps him out. Oh, and here's another thing. The reason I say you got to be very careful hollowing out for the precision on the motor is because you'll do this, and that's not good. I mean, I blasted a hole, but this one seems to work, and it's pretty close. So this was the trial, and that's the finished product, other than getting my mount, my ear on there. But cheap, I didn't pay for nothing for this, and you're looking at about, I paid online for the motors, I think $8.95 a piece. So you figure about, you're looking at, with the wood and the spacers, the what they call bushing, urethane bushing, is you're looking, or nylon spacers, that's what that is. Now I haven't cut that off flush yet, but I will. You're looking at about under 20 bucks to make your air sensor motor. And all you'd have to do is, they got these power supplies. Let me see if I can locate. Actually, what a guy could do is take one of these battery packs. You stick the AAAs in this one, but you can get the AA batteries. You get a piece, it's 1, 2, positive, negative, flipped around, and it'll have positive, negative. What I could do is, if I wanted, I can go ahead and mount this and then put a switch in there at the bottom of the robot and put this somewhere inside, like the torso. And when I hit that toggle switch, like in the program bay, I can always have power when I want. And then what you need to change the batteries, you need to change the batteries. Like I said, I let this one go, or this one, I let that go with just these 3 batteries for almost 6 to 8 hours at work in my locker. And you hear it pretty good. Alright, talk to you later. Hope that helps you out. And see you when I get them put in mine. Actually, I can show you right here how it's actually going to look I got my my collar here. That's what I'll do. I'll actually put it on the collar for you. You know, I've got a long way to go. I mean, I'm making everything by hand, and I got no tools. But there's, you know, here's what I'm doing. Is a guy can go like this. And then what I'm going to do is put 2 power supplies in here, 2 battery packs is what I'm going to do. And then you take it like this and you can glue them. Is it coming in pretty good?
I think so.
So I'm going to put like a little trap door here, the power pack here and power pack there. I got them for nothing from, like I said, at work. But what I'm going to do is, that's how it'll be right there. It'll actually look pretty good. And then the reason I left everything back here open, I didn't finish all my ribs, is there's going to be servos that are going to move this back and forth when he gets excited and stuff. But I mean, cheap. You can't beat it under $20. I mean, wow. But, you know. Okay, talk to you later.